Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brandon Damone Lonnie Jesse Deloney Fulmer, aka BDF44, coming back at you with another video. Well, what's on my mind today? Nipsey didn't fail. That's what's on my mind today, ladies and gentlemen. Nipsey did not fail. A lot of people want to credit what happened to the man to a lot of different things, of course. We've discussed those things here, some of them. But what I want to say is the example that this individual set for all of us in terms of how to truly gain real appreciation and respect. A lot of people think they have to do different things to get respect. Some people think it's better to be feared than to be loved and all of those things. Some people may even try to go against my theory here, or my word here, in regards to that, because Nipsey did lose his life in the process of trying to give back. But what I'm saying to you is this: all of us are going to lose our lives to something. Nipsey accomplished more in terms of gaining the hearts and gaining the respect and doing for others than a lot of people were able to do with twice the time that he was spent on this earth. 33 years. And he made every one of those days count in terms of how he handled living in Los Angeles, giving back to his community, making up for whatever took place in his days when things were not so easy. And he raised himself out of that and showed a lot of people what a real man is supposed to behave like. When you receive something, when you earn something, you give it back. You show love to your community. You don't front on people. You don't forget where you come from. And even more so, if you love it like that, you dedicate your life to where you come from in hopes of making it a better place than where you found it. That's what Nipsey did. This place is better because we had him here as someone who cared enough about this city to do all that he did and accomplish all that he did and share so much of himself with all of us. In our community, black community, a lot of times we don't have father figures, real men in our lives, real examples of how we should treat our women, real examples of how we should treat our communities. In a world where there are so many of us who don't have fathers in our household, so many of us who are being led by people who aren't headed anywhere, who aren't leading us anywhere. Here is an example of someone on a large scale of being able to not only accomplish his dreams in rap, but also being able to accomplish his dreams in life and his goals in regards to how he wanted to see things changed around him. He set those goals and he reached for them. And those examples are things that I only hope that I can show in my lifetime. And I'm older than he is, and I haven't even begun to reach the heights that I feel I should. So just in terms of personal accountability, he once again showed me where I need to be, where I want to be, and what I should be shooting for in regards to myself. So I thank him for that. But on a greater scale, I think there's many of us who feel the way that I do. Like, this was somebody who did things that a lot of us just aren't brave enough to do. Stay in those communities. People are saying right now, a lot of them, well, I'm not giving back. I'm not going to be in the community. If I do this, I'm not doing it in the hood. He cared enough to put himself out there. You think he didn't have those same thoughts in his head? You think he wasn't intelligent enough to recognize the risks he had? He understood those risks. He took them anyway. And that's why we respect him the way that we do. That's why LA is mourning, the world is mourning, basically. Because a real person, a truly shining example of how to survive and thrive and still stay home. You know, he showed us that was possible. And the purpose of my video today is to just make sure that everyone understands that very clearly he did not fail. All that he set out to do, he did. Everything that he tried to accomplish, he accomplished. The reason why he's not here today is because one individual, made a decision to take his life. Now, if you believe in the conspiracy theories, that may be what it is. But even if the conspiracy theories have truth to them, it's important that we understand that the community did not kill Nipsey Hussle. An individual killed Nipsey Hussle, and or a society of people who didn't want him. So whatever, if you believe in the conspiracy theories, the important part is to know that this man didn't fail. We may have failed to protect him, but as in no part of this can I look at his story and say he failed, or that he did something that he shouldn't have, or that he didn't provide a playbook that people can follow and be successful with, because he did. And I think we can learn something about security in this situation. We can learn something about how to treat one another in this situation. We can learn something about just being keen on our surroundings. If you get into it with somebody, they walk away real calm, depending on the type of pedigree they are, what they're made of, we know they could be coming back. That taught us that. Some of us may have been aware of that, others haven't. But right here and now, I think it's in our face. So let's just try to move smart, live by the example that was set by us, by people like Nipsey Hussle and others who have given so much while receiving so little back from us. And let's rejoice in celebration of this individual's life. Prayers to his family, of course. Yeah, man. Just wanted to continue to give tribute and say my piece, because this is what's been in my heart. So, God bless.